okay, this is Team Figueres, who's technically poor. He wants to or he or she wants to improve all aspects of their game, mentally, physically, technically, tactically, whatever. Says they want to rank as a top 3 player in their league. They want to play semi-pro. They also are considering transferring to a D1, D2, D3 program, and they're willing to do whatever it takes. they could they want to they're considering trialing for a better community college, joining a training clinic, hiring a personal trainer, physical trainer, technical trainer, right? So a marketer, a videographer, hiring a whole bunch of people, and they're considering traveling overseas. So I think the goals are definitely accomplishable. I think out of all the things you said, one of the tastiest options that you've alluded to is traveling overseas. I think if you spend if you're at a point, you're you're saying that training that your training has dropped down to one time a week. Um, I think you want to establish your own personal practice, right? If that means juggling for, a minute a day, 2 minutes a day, I would start there. I would not worry on, one of your goals is to say, be better than the competition. If you keep yourself in your main focus and you improve who you were yesterday, right? It matters what you do today, the little things, right? So starting with the little things, juggling for start to juggle 1 minute a day. If you could just do that, then maybe you could do 2 minutes a day. Start very small. If you can't juggle, right, start by juggling a tennis ball 1 minute a day. Can you do that? That's my challenge to you. And just start doing 1 minute a day of juggling and see where that takes you, and see if you start to get to 2 minutes, right, 3 minutes, 4 minutes a day. And in 1 year you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. If you so Once you establish a training routine within yourself, a daily meditation, I would definitely consider traveling overseas. Out of everything you said, that would be the most life changing, right? Because when you start to play overseas, it's not that they're better, it's that they play differently, right? Just like they play differently in South America and different countries. So maybe not necessarily over the pond in the UK, but you could also think about going to South America, where soccer's they got players all over the world, they got teams all over the world, and you might get some more. It might be cheaper to travel to Costa Rica, Argentina, right? They got a great soccer culture, and it's going to diversify your style of play, right, and your technique. So that would be the number two things. If you could develop a practice, a daily practice, not team training. Don't confuse team training and daily practice, right? Before you start that, you gotta build a plan for yourself. So you're doing a few minutes a day. I would start with that before hiring anyone else to do anything, right? You could push yourself. I mean, you could learn so much just by some personal discovery, and not focus on, I would listen. I would do your own research and dive into yourself before seeking quote unquote professional help, because you got some people who might give you great insights, but some people who, you could find out some of these answers by yourself, and be more curious and inquisitive with your training, and just start to see, just how your touch feels, what things work, what things don't. So I'm not discouraging against getting coaches, but you want to time it right and invest in yourself with your own training, and start to push your own plateaus before you seek other outside help. Definitely travel overseas. 100% travel overseas to somewhere in the world where you can learn a lot, discover yourself. And I would also work to bulletproof your injury. You said that injury took you out for maybe a year or two. If you could follow up with that question of how do I bulletproof? Could be an ankle, could be a knee, and then we could attack that. But start with those two things. If you're not spending at least 15 to 30 minutes to an hour training for yourself, even 5 minutes a day. If you're not spending 5 minutes a day training by yourself, that'd be a great place to start. So hope this helps, and reach out with any questions. Thanks for your time.